Nice shot and a good block. All right, so here we go again. Okay, so evidently they took a break of 4 minutes or 5 minutes in between the second and third period. So that explains why we didn't get a 40-minute half. We're actually getting 50 minutes broken up into two parts of 25 minutes. So we're back at it again. The game is not over. We're still playing, and there's 17 minutes left. Katie had Haley wide open on the left-hand side. Katie decided to take a shot, and she shot it wide left, or wide right. I was confused. Sorry about that, but at least I think I have it going again and streaming again, I believe. Waiting for confirmation from my mom, who's at home. And it's Haley with the ball on the far side and gets stolen. No, I'm sorry, that's not Haley. That was Jessica. Katie with the shot right to the goalie. Appomattox is on the attack this time in our third period of soccer. Haley with a steal and sends it back to Katie to maintain possession. That was really good. Yes, Haley's my daughter. I'm not sure who else. That's Jessica. They held onto the ball just a little bit too long, and two Heritage players came over and attacked and were able to get possession, and the ball's out on the far side of the field. This will be a throw-in by Heritage. It wasn't clear who was getting the throw-in. I feel kind of stupid. I was kind of confused why they called the game at 25 minutes, and then everybody looked like they were packing up. The refs looked like they were leaving, so I started packing up. And then as I was packing up, I looked up, and everybody's taking the field again. I'm like, what? Okay, so we're getting 3 periods, kind of like hockey. And there's a good through ball, and Christian is smart enough to come out. Was able to get that ball before Heritage was able to get a hold of it. And now Katie has it up front. It's all her. She's got Jessica wide open. Haley's closing in to help. There's the shot, and Katie with the score puts it in the back of the net. That was a great series. I think that's Jessica. I believe it is. She was open on the right-hand side, and Haley was closing in quickly up the center of the field, and I think that's what was also throwing the Heritage defenders off and preventing them from collapsing in on Katie, and then Katie just took advantage of it. There's Jessica chasing her down, and she's almost there. Runs into the back of the Heritage player. And it is 3-0. I will update the score here in a second. There's Morgan, not able to get it. Now I'll adjust the score. Alex, sends it to Nadia, sends it up. Lily gets a foot on it, trying to control it. She is able to. Good drag back by Lily, and now a send, and there's a player right there. And Nadia's going to chase it down.
Come on, you got to shoot. You got to get in front of him.
Abby Newcomb is there to save the day as usual. And Nadia's coming up. Sends it up and right to a Heritage player. And Christian was able to get a hold of it, scoop it up, and now it's right back to Heritage, but Abby Newcomb is there to save the day again. Now it's deflected out to the center, and Katie's working on it in the center, trying to get some help, and she goes down. She's tripped from behind that time, and she didn't actually get a yellow card for getting tripped this time. We got 12 minutes. We got Jessica playing striker and Haley on the left wing with 4 midfielders and 4 defenders. So it looks like we've got a kind of a modified 4-4-2 or 3-5-2 going on right now. And the ball goes out on the near side of the field. And this must be a Heritage ball because everybody's staying back. There's the throw in to Heritage. Katie's right there. Is able to steal it. And they're off to the races a little bit. Katie's getting double, triple teamed, and she's fouled. And this is looks like Lily with the free kick. That's Alex trying to weave her way through traffic. Sends it back out to the right, out the left wing where Levy was, and Levy had a 3-on-1. Haley comes up to help. Alex has got it, and now Haley's got it, and she's on the run. Go Haley! Go Haley! Go Haley! Go! Couldn't quite get away from that other player. That was a good run on Haley's part. It's fun to watch. And that's Jada with the center of the field right to Heritage, and now Heritage is on the attack. Heritage passes it up, and it deflects off the back of the foot of the other Heritage player. Nadia was there. Morgan. Nadia again. And now Heritage got it out wide right, and Levy's coming up to defend and send it up. She gets a hold of it, and the ball is trickling out, and that'll be an Appomattox throw-in on the far side of the field. Katie's coming out. It's like Morgan is coming out, and Levy's coming out. Andrea going in, Riley, and Lindsay. And that ball was thrown right to Heritage defender who heads it back, and it happens to roll out the goal line, so this would be a goal kick. And we got 8.5 minutes left of the third period. And Appomattox looked like they were trying to play from the back, which is really good, but you got to make crisp passes to make that work. Christian's there to scoop it up. There's Alex. Haley comes up to try and get a hold of it and bounces over here. Haley gets it right in the face. Yeah, she's injured. She got it right in the, it looks like it hit her wrist. And Haley goes down, takes a knee. We got the Heritage trainer going out and the assistant coach for Appomattox. It looks like Haley's wrist is what is bothering her. She might have taken it. It was a pretty hard kick right to her hand. Wasn't sure from this distance whether it hit her in the face, but I'm glad it hit her in her hand. It's pretty talking to the trainer and the assistant coach as she comes off the field here. The refs are figuring out what to do. They might do a drop ball. It looks like she's okay. And we're going to get back underway. It is going to be a drop ball. Lindsay comes and gets it on the near side and tries to send it upfield. And the ball gets away from her just a little bit. And it goes out of bounds. Lindsay gets it again. She's working on the near side. She's able to get it through. Wow, that was a great play by Lindsay to take a stab at it through the Heritage player. Lindsay looks up and sends it to the center. Couldn't quite connect with Abby White. It didn't quite get to her in time before Heritage comes back. And we've got just under 6 minutes of the third period. It's hard to say that because there's only 2 halves in soccer. Being a scrimmage, they probably want to give the kids a rest. And Abby is wide open in the center and calling for it, and they couldn't quite connect because Heritage was playing really good defense. And Riley didn't go over and get that one. There's a through ball by Lily, and Jessica's chasing it down. She might get a foot on it. Couldn't get around the defender, who was also very fast. Jessica's so quick. Almost made it, and this is going to be a corner on the far side for Appomattox. Five minutes left. So Alex on the sand. Abby tries to head it, and it looks like Jessica knocks it in for her first goal of the season. And that will be 4-0. Ball was bouncing around, and Jessica happened to be right there, gets a foot on it, and sends it to the back of the net. Good for her. It will be her first goal as a varsity soccer player. Adjust the score as we get back underway. Got control of it at mid-pitch, sends it up to Lindsay, who had nobody around her, but she opts to sends it back to Andrea, and Lindsay heads it up to Jessica, and now they're back off to the races again. And there were 3 defenders plus the goalie that came out this time. And that was a poor kick, it looks like, on the goalie's part. And it ends up going out on the near side, and this will be a good opportunity for Appomattox again. Looks like Haley has some ice on her wrist on the bench as Nadia throws in, looking to connect with Andrea, but she doesn't come over, and that is headed out by Heritage, and this will be another throw-in. Got Lily wide open in the center, sends it up, tries to connect with Alex, and goes right over her head. here the Heritage girls really getting at it. They're kind of upset with each other, not going after the ball. And that's Andrea on the deflection, sends it up and almost connects with Abby White. And that ball's going to trickle out on the far side of the field. Appomattox starting. Andrea blocks out, looking for someone to connect to. Alex is there, sends it up and up to Riley, and it's off to the races. If Riley can get there, she can make a cross. Somebody got a foot on it. I'm not sure what the call is just yet by the refs. It looks like this is going to be a corner kick. Appomattox has scored twice on corner kicks tonight. Let's see if they can get another one in. This is Alex on the send again. And Heritage just does get ahead on it because Abby White was there. This is out to Lily. She settles it. There's a lot of players around her. Lindsay sends it over to the center trying to cross. Andrea's trying to get control over it. Sends it out to Alex. Alex holds a little bit too long and it bounces off the goalpost, so that will be out of bounds. Alex sends it up and over the net. She hesitated just a little bit. Maybe she heard the defender coming up on her, but it looked like from my angle that she had the opportunity to take the shot at the time, but and another bad goal kick right to Appomattox, and Jessica was hoping that Riley was out there, but she wasn't. So this will be a throw-in for Heritage. It's Andrea really coming up. Sends it up. Lindsay's got an opportunity right in front. Passes a beautiful pass. Abby White. That's Alex. Sends it up to Riley, who was offside. It was a good shot on goal by Riley, but it does not count. Very patient play by Alex that time. Controls it and settles it and looks for someone to actually pass to and connects perfectly with Riley on the far side, who was just offside. To Alex in the center. Passes it to a wide open Andrea, who's looking for someone to pass it to. And Alex, oh man, how did that ball trickle over the goalie's head? Wow. Alex had two players around her that she could have passed to, decided to shoot at it. Kind of a shot, and the goalie bobbled it. I'm not sure what happened there, but this will be a corner kick for Appomattox. Andrea taking this corner again. A little bit too far wide. Lily is there to save it, to keep it on the attack. And the ball's trickling, bouncing around. And that's the end of the third period. So I can't imagine there any more game going on after this. So I guess I'll sign off again tonight. That was a great game. This third period was even more exciting than the first two periods. It's kind of ridiculous to say that, as this is soccer, not hockey, but hey, we'll take it. All right, everybody's lining up to shake hands, so this is the official end of the game. I feel so done. But at least I was able to get connected pretty quickly again and stream what was left of it. As Appomattox ends their night here in Lynchburg, Virginia with a 4-0 win over the Pioneers. And Coach Mills' second game as head coach of the Appomattox Raiders with another win. And a lot of scoring going on again by the Raiders from different players. Another really good showing for the Raiders, and this looks like it's going to do well for them later on as the season keeps going. If they keep getting scoring from different players, they don't have to really rely on one, which is I think fantastic. All right, so I'm going to sign off again. I've got to pack up everything yet again. Anyway, I will see you next week at Halifax County High School. Good night from Virginia.